I'm going to show you how to make cornet bags with a full sheet of parchment paper. Make sure that it's in front of you lengthwise and that you cut with a very sharp pair of scissors. Don't cut the parchment with a knife. I don't care how sharp it is. What it's going to do is it's going to create a jagged edge on the tip of your cornet bag, and you're going to have a really difficult time piping chocolate or royal icing without a tip in the cornet bag. It's going to create a very, very difficult time for you in piping a very smooth, graceful line without errors. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to cut the length of the parchment paper in half. This half doesn't have to be perfect, but somewhat even. After you cut it in half, you're going to turn the parchment so the long edge is facing you, and you're going to cut that half in half again. Again, this cut doesn't have to be perfect, but it should be somewhat even. After you cut the half in half, then you're just going to cut from corner to corner straight across so that you have an uneven triangle. The longest edge of the triangle is facing away from you, and you're going to take the shortest corner of the triangle, and with your 4 fingers inside you're going to flip it so that these 2 corners meet each other right here. So you want these 2 corners to meet each other, and make sure that your 4 fingers stay inside the cone. The reason why is we want to have some room to fill the cone with either chocolate or royal icing. Now this corner has to meet these 2 corners, and what I'm going to do is after I create a very, very tight point on my cone, I'm going to hold it with my thumb so it doesn't open up on me. Make sure that you keep your 4 fingers inside the cone and you're holding it tight and closed with your thumb. You're just going to take this corner and you're going to wrap it around while you hold on to the cone with your 4 fingers inside, and you're going to pull this corner as tight as you can so that this point is completely tight and closed. Hopefully you can see this, and you notice that my thumb is holding this so that it doesn't open up on me. So the 3 points on your triangle should be very, very close to one another. And once you've wrapped your cone around your 4 fingers, you're going to just flip it over and fold the 3 points down. Don't let go of the cone. Don't let it open up. And then you're just going to crease the top of it like this. And then what I do is I rip it and I fold one side in and crease it again so my cone does not open up on me. And you notice I have a very wide cone on top. And that's so I can fill it easily with either chocolate or royal icing. I know some people make their cone very narrow. That's fine. For me, it just makes it a little more difficult to fill the cone with chocolate or royal icing when the cone is very narrow. It doesn't mean you shouldn't make your cone that way, but this is what works for me.